What would you do if someone tried to ruin your sanctuary just because they couldn't stand its glow? In a quiet suburb of Willow Creek, HOA Karen, as her neighbors called her, was about to learn the hard way that envy has a price. Her target? A vibrant community garden that radiated joy, tended by a soft-spoken artist named Lila. The garden wasn't just plants, it was a tapestry of memories, each bloom a story, each corner a testament to the neighborhood's unity. But to Karen, it was an eyesore, a chaotic burst of color that clashed with her sterile, beige aesthetic. She called it weird energy and demanded it be tamed with tacky, ill-fitting shades cheap plastic tarps to dull its spirit. Karen's campaign began subtly, with pointed comments at neighborhood meetings. "That garden's a mess," she'd say, her voice dripping with disdain. "It's lowering property values. We need order, not this jungle." Lila, ever gentle, offered compromises, maybe a few structured beds. But Karen wasn't here to negotiate. She wanted control. She rallied a small posse of like-minded complainers, citing community standards and bombarding the homeowners association with petitions. Her real motive, though, wasn't order, it was resentment. Lila's garden drew people together, made them smile, and Karen hated being outshone by someone so unassuming. The truth unraveled when Lila caught Karen sneaking into the garden one evening, armed with a pair of shears and a stack of garish blue tarps. Karen's plan was simple but vicious. Hack away at the offensive flowers and cover the rest with her shades to fix the energy. Lila watched in horror as Karen snipped at roses and yanked out marigolds, muttering about taste and standards. But Lila wasn't alone. A neighbor's kid, 12-year-old Max, had been filming the garden for a school project. His shaky phone footage captured every snip, every smug word. When Lila confronted her, Karen scoffed. "You'll thank me when this place looks civilized." Lila's heart sank, but she held her ground, knowing the garden's soul was worth fighting for. The confrontation erupted at the next community meeting. Lila, usually reserved, took the floor, her voice trembling but firm. She played Max's video for all to see. Gasps filled the room as Karen's sabotage flickered on the screen petals falling, tarps flapping, her own words betraying her. "This isn't about standards," Lila said. "It's about tearing down what brings us joy." The crowd turned on Karen, their murmurs growing into demands for accountability. But then came the twist. Max's mother, Sarah, stepped forward. She'd been one of Karen's allies, swayed by promises of a classier neighborhood. Now, seeing the footage, she was horrified. "I trusted you," Sarah said, her voice breaking. "You lied to us." Her betrayal stung Karen more than the crowd's anger, cracking her facade of righteousness. Karen doubled down, claiming she was saving the garden from Lila's hippie nonsense. But the evidence was undeniable. The association ruled against her, demanding she restore the garden at her own expense. Karen's shades were removed, revealing the extent of her damage-trampled beds, broken trellises, and a spirit nearly crushed. The community rallied around Lila, volunteering time and resources to rebuild. Karen, meanwhile, faced a bill she couldn't dodge: thousands for new plants, tools, and labor. Her attempts to deflect blame, calling the footage fake or Lila dramatic, only isolated her further. Neighbors who once nodded at her complaints now avoided her gaze. The garden's restoration became a symbol of resilience. Lila led the effort, her hands in the soil alongside Max, Sarah, and dozens of others. They planted brighter blooms, built stronger trellises, and added a small plaque, "Grown with love, not envy." Karen, forced to foot the bill, watched from her window, her pride as wilted as the flowers she'd destroyed. Her weird energy complaint had backfired, exposing her as the true disruptor. The neighborhood didn't just rebuild the garden, they rebuilt their trust in each other, leaving Karen on the outside, her influence gone. In the end, the garden bloomed brighter than ever, a testament to what unity could achieve. Lila's quiet strength had outshone Karen's loud demands, proving that joy, not control, builds something lasting. Karen's lesson was bitter but clear. Tearing others down doesn't lift you up. It just leaves you alone, paying for the mess you made. What do you think? Where do you draw the line between personal taste and destroying someone else's passion? Share your thoughts below.